Hello everyone, this is FishGuy Rodney, and what I have for you today are two Tenente Tangs, or Lieutenant Tangs. They're called both. They're being acclimated. They've been acclimated for 3 hours in the nitrofuran zone. So the yellowish tint that you see in the water is the nitrofuran zone. It's not swamp water, as I've been accused of having before, because they received the fish in yellowish tint water. So they said, hey, fish was great, but I wasn't pleased with the fact that it was swamp water. Well, nitrofuran is an antibiotic. In addition to that, I have the Paragard as well. So the nitrofuran and the Paragard. And typically I do about an hour, but now my setup is a little different, and having much more time, I have 3 hours, upwards of 3 hours that I let these guys sit in here. I have a bigger bucket. This is just for video purposes, this one, although I have fish in here as well. When I do my videos, I move them to the other bucket. But Tenente Tangs are very, very, very pretty. A bluish color. As they get bigger, they become even more blue. This one is a nice blue one. If I can just flip it around, you can see the blue around it. Tenente Tangs. As the Tenente Tangs become an adult, this little circle here, semicircle, separates as well. These guys are 5 inches, Tenente Tang. So the process again is 3 hours they've been in here with nitrofuran and Paragard. I'll give them a fresh water dip for 5 minutes, making sure that the pH is about the same and the temp is about the same as my DT or QT in this case. After the 5-minute freshwater dip, as I keep a watchful eye on them, I then give them and put them in a quarantine system with hyposalinity 1.008 to 1.009, along with the Cooperman and the Prazi. I hold on to every fish for at least a week, guarantee that they eat, guarantee that they arrive alive and are healthy. In addition, with every order, I also include the safety stop, which is by Blue Life. It's an instant quarantine, so not only do I quarantine the fish for a week, I also include safety stop, and I encourage you to maintain your quarantine protocol. Just because I quarantine them for a week and include the safety stop, that does not mean that you should not quarantine fish. Always, always, always quarantine fish. Most people don't realize how these fish are caught, what they're held in for days, sometimes in weeks. They're not fed, they're purged so that they don't defecate in a bag when they're shipped. Their immune system is totally shot. So when you get a fish and you put it in straight into your DT, sometimes you get lucky, but sometimes you don't. You have a fish whose immune system has been totally zapped. So of course they're going to be susceptible to diseases that may exist. Oftentimes, you have customers who want to say, you shipped me a sick fish, and let me just show you. There's nothing sick about this fish. What happens is, as I said, its immune system has been compromised, which is why I hold on to it for at least a week, and why you should still put it in a quarantine system. It gives the fish a chance to regroup. That's what the purpose of a quarantine system is, not necessarily disease, but giving it a chance to rebuild its immune system, allowing it the opportunity to fight off diseases. So with that being said, enough of the spiel. FishGuy Rodney, exoticfishandtanks.com. These will be posted to my website later on this evening. My website, lower left-hand corner of the video or in the description. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. In addition to my YouTube channel, go to the website. I'll have these posted. They will go quick. No question about it. 469-682-8841. FishGuy Rodney, Exotic Fish and Tanks. I ship FedEx and airport to airport. Any questions, give me a call. Thank you.